Now with time though, like timing is everything. But when's the best time to make a change?
That is a good one. I think as soon as possible is the short answer.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now is the best time. Yeah, Tony Robbins is always talking about this topic. You know, he's really good at it. You know, preparing to act. You know, it takes a long time to prepare to act. It takes like that long to actually do it.
Yep.
I went on I shouldn't even talk shit. I'm gonna say it anyway. I went on a date with someone who I kind of like hesitated to ask out, and I was like intimidated about the whole thing. It took me like 6 months to ask this girl out, but I did, and she said yes immediately, and we went out the next day. And it just begs the question: what if I'd have just done it? Right? What are your thoughts on this, Nate?
You know, I think that as soon as possible is the short answer. The long answer to that is that there probably, for a lot of things, there are at least preparatory steps that you might need to take, but that's just it. Start taking those as soon as possible, as soon as you know and understand the full parameter of what you have to do to change your ways on something. Like maybe what you need as a preliminary step is you decide today you're going to change something. So tonight you're going to go home and you're going to start jotting down a new daily agenda and reminders for yourself to add this or that new task to your day. Whether they're going to be in baby steps or more aggressive ones. For some things, you probably have to do baby steps. For other things, if you don't jump right on immediately, you're going to get into a trap of dawdling and...
Dawdling?
Yeah.
That's a fun word.
Yeah. Or finding excuses to do things half-assed, and then before you know it, to do things not at all, and uncommit yourself.
Something like fitness. I think a lot of people try to jump in with both feet.
Yeah.
Day one.
Yep.
They want to get all the first fucking day. Like, I want to get all the supplements, and I want to hire the trainer, and I want to have the right outfit. I'm going to go to Lulu. You know, I'm going to do this whole thing. I'm going to just get into fitness all at once. And it's just, I don't know. Like, for me, it's not how it works. I started at 265 in 2013. I started with a small change. I started walking on the treadmill, and at the time, I was watching the news. And I don't want to tell you which news channel I was watching, but I was watching the news in the morning. It was like, I think I went down to the gym at first. I was going at 7, because it's when I was married to Jill, who I'm still dear friends with, my son's mother. I was married to Jill. She was a teacher. As soon as she'd leave for work, I'd go to the gym in the apartment complex. I'd walk for 1 hour on the treadmill. And I lost some stupid amount of weight doing that. I don't remember exactly, but I lost like 20 or 30 pounds just doing that one change. I didn't even really change my diet. I might have like thought about it a little more because I was trying to be mindful. And then, you know, it progressed into some lifting. And I'll tell you right now, I went to LA Fitness, and I'm in Henrietta. And I'd do like a half hour on the elliptical, because I was like, okay, walking's too easy now, elliptical time. So it's just like, I tell people like, for like this, right? If I walk for 1 hour, I burn about 400 calories. I can do that 7 days a week though and not hurt myself. I do it all the time. So that means I'm burning 2,800 calories a week just with my cardio.
Yep.
If you run let's say you run for half an hour. If you run for a half an hour, you're gonna burn about 400 calories. But you can't do that every day.
Yeah.
You can't run a half an hour. I mean, some people can, don't get me wrong. And if you can, you know, good for you. But most people, when they're getting started in their fitness journey, aren't gonna be able to put their body through that right away. But if you, let's say hypothetically, use those numbers though. You run a half an hour, you burn, whatever, 400 calories. If you do that 4 times a week, you're only burning 1,600 calories a week. You do it 5 times a week, you're burning 2,000 calories a week. If you do it 6 days a week, you're burning 2,400 calories a week. But if I walk 7 days a week, I'm burning 2,800 calories a week, and I'm walking. So depending on what your fitness goals are, walking should not be discounted.
That's right.
And I just would love it if less people would use those days left in the year to prepare to act. Start acting at a reasonable pace.
Yep.
Start now.
Yep.
Start walking on the treadmill and get your body into a condition where after the holidays you're ready to hit the gym. Start the diet now. Just because you get a flat tire doesn't mean you go around the car and slash the other 3. Everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna eat what I want during the holidays. Eat whatever you want those days, but start building the discipline habit the other 10 days. You don't have to eat like that every day.
No.
And I get it, like we want to reward ourselves with food, and we want to create every limit that we can create because your mind finds evidence to support your thoughts. And if you think you have a reason that you can't be disciplined with your diet and get into shape, if you argue for your limits, you get to keep them.
Yeah.
You get to keep them. But if you want to change, then admit you want to change and start now.